High fructose corn syrup, HFCS, a ubiquitous sweetener in sodas, sweetened beverages, packaged snacks, and a vast array of processed foods, is one of the most potent contributors to liver fat accumulation in modern diets. Unlike glucose, which is metabolized broadly throughout the body, fructose is almost exclusively processed in the liver. When consumed in excessive amounts, as is common in typical Western diets, the liver becomes overwhelmed by the sheer influx of fructose molecules. This metabolic overload forces the liver to convert the excess fructose into triglycerides, a form of fat which can accumulate within liver cells. Over time, this fat buildup contributes directly to non-alcoholic fatty liver disease, NEFLD, a condition that is increasingly prevalent even among young and otherwise healthy individuals. The dangers of HFCS are amplified by its frequent presence in beverages and processed foods, which allow for rapid, high-dose consumption of sugar without the natural satiation signals that come from whole foods. Drinking a single can of soda can deliver the liver a concentrated surge of fructose that far exceeds what the body is evolutionarily designed to handle in one sitting. Repeated exposure over months and years can chronically strain hepatic metabolism, leading not only to fat accumulation but also to liver inflammation and cellular stress. This chronic stress may trigger the progression from simple fatty liver to non-alcoholic steatohepatitis, NASH, a more severe inflammatory condition that significantly increases the risk of fibrosis, cirrhosis, and even liver failure over time. High fructose corn syrup also contributes to systemic metabolic disturbances beyond the liver. The excess hepatic fat can impair insulin signaling, increasing insulin resistance throughout the body, which is a key driver of metabolic syndrome, type 2 diabetes, and cardiovascular disease. Moreover, some evidence suggests that HFCS may increase uric acid production, which can promote hypertension and oxidative stress, further exacerbating metabolic and vascular complications. The combination of rapid sugar delivery, hepatic overload, and metabolic disruption makes HFCS one of the most harmful components of processed diets. The insidious nature of HFCS lies in its invisibility. Because it is present in such a wide range of foods, from condiments to bread to flavored yogurts, individuals can consume dangerous amounts without realizing it. Even foods marketed as low-fat or diet can contain HFCS as a hidden source of sugar, undermining attempts to manage weight or protect liver health. This stealth consumption pattern means that liver damage can develop silently over years, often going unnoticed until serious metabolic complications or elevated liver enzymes are detected in routine blood work. Mitigating the risks of HFCS requires conscious dietary choices. Eliminating or drastically reducing sugary beverages and processed snacks is critical. Replacing them with water, herbal teas, unsweetened sparkling beverages, or naturally sweet whole foods like fruits can reduce the metabolic burden on the liver and help prevent fat accumulation. Beyond individual choices, there is a growing need for public awareness and regulatory measures to limit HFCS content in foods, as the sheer prevalence of this additive in modern diets poses a population-wide threat to metabolic and liver health. In summary, high fructose corn syrup is far more than a simple sweetener. It is a metabolic stressor and a catalyst for liver fat accumulation. Its unique metabolism in the liver, combined with its presence in highly processed, calorie-dense foods, makes it a central driver of NEFLD and associated metabolic disorders. Chronic intake silently overloads the liver, promotes fat deposition, triggers inflammation, and increases the risk of long-term liver disease, insulin resistance, and cardiovascular complications. For anyone concerned about liver health, insulin sensitivity, or long-term metabolic stability, minimizing HFCS is not optional, it is essential.